Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, student. How are you today? I hope you all have a great day. Before we study, please pray together. Pray begin. Now, class, I have checked the register. Say present when I call your name. Today's topic is about the history of language. Do you know the history about language in the world? Okay, all look at the in focus. Take notes for important things.
History of language. Action. There are estimated to be 7,000 languages in the world, starting from Mandarin with 1 billion people being used the most, continued by Spanish 410 million people, and then English 330 million people. In fact, there are many who are curious about the origin of language in this world. Why is it called meatballs? Why is the apple called an apple? And why are all the things in the world named after them? According to Noam Chomsky, the language appeared in 60,000 to 100,000 years ago in Africa. Before that, we as humans are only able to communicate limitedly throughout modes and body gestures. Then our brain evolves so that over time we can understand more complex things. We begin to name objects, food, until danger situations become a simple theorized designation coming from the sound source of the object. Then, after that, we start to think of two objects, for examples, apples and trees, which are then combined into one construction, namely apple trees. The combination of this word, which then develops into structure, which then become the unit of language. Why do language vary? In short, is cultural isolation. When our ancestors migrate throughout the world in search of food sources, then they are separate from each other and form new language that are adapted to natural conditions, food, and other living creatures that live around them. This isolation is why every place has a different language, especially in Indonesia itself, which is geographically shaped so that people are increasingly isolated, causing more unique discussion. Then, when the ancestors meet with other groups, their language blend and create a new language that technically was called a superlanguage. That is why distance also influenced the language, such as countries that are close together have similar words because they blend together.
Do you have any question before we end the class? Students, for your homeworks, please get into groups of two and make the conversation using foreign language. Then practice in front of the class next week. Okay, see you next week. Have a nice day and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.